It is Saturday night. Shut up, Caleb. Welcome to Dawn of Defiance. Man, I don't even know, man. I feel like I had everything lined up, and then one scene transitions with the wrong thing, and now I look like a moron. Well, welcome. Welcome to Saturday night. We're playing Star Wars SAGA Edition, D20, if you're unfamiliar. And this is Dawn of Defiance, our attempt to catch the classic spirit of George Lucas, although some of the more recent episodes have gone a little bit into Rule 34 territory. But that aside, I think we've been doing a pretty good job. Let's go around and say hello to the players that have been doing this wonderful job. Which one that's not paying attention should I call on first? Moss.
I'm paying attention. Hey, everybody. I'm glad to be here. Thank you guys for hopping in. So I do have a little bit of an announcement to make. Those of you who doubted me whenever I said that, oh, hey, guys, guess what? Hey, guys, guess what? Good internet is coming. Well, you were correct to doubt me because
oh God,
they called me the other day and they're like, yeah, we need this piece and we need a permit to get it from the city. I'm like, you don't have that fucking figured out already. So yeah, so that's where I'm at right now. So I'm sorry to Sevi because you're gonna have to continue running Call of Cthulhu, but that's neither here nor there. Tonight is Saturday night, and I'm ready for some Star Wars.
Well, you know, Moss, I knew you were going to be a disappointment. So that's why I started with you first. I wanted the bad news out of the way so we can talk to somebody who's not a disappointment. I need to get another player on the stream. I'm just kidding. Sevs just gave me death glares. I guess I better go over to her. Hi, Sevs. How are you?
Hello, everybody. I am so excited to not be a disappointment. Yay! I know I could do it. That's my goal in life. I achieved my goal. Now I can die happy. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for being here this Saturday night with us. Don't forget to like the stream. You can do it in a couple different ways. You can boop it with your nose. You can use your little finger, or you can try licking it and then tell me how it tastes, because I'm curious.
Oh, God, Sevs, you never ask anybody on the internet to tell you how it tastes. That is a recipe for disaster.
Too late now.
Oh, God. Oh, man. You have some energy tonight, I see, which means I'm probably in trouble on the battlefield. Well, thank you, Sevs. Appreciate the call out for the liking and the licking, apparently.
Oh, my God. I didn't think you were going to say that. You actually said that.
Wow.
Oh, God. Why?
I don't know. Someone else who often says things that I'm like, why did he say that? Caleb.
Hello. I am excited to be here. I am just I'm a big old ball of excitement. My balls are excited, to say the least.
See, this is what I mean. See? This is what I was talking about.
Balls were excited.
I had to say something wild.
I heard that Caleb had an adventure today.
I did. I was on a rope.
It was not with his balls. Don't go there. Don't go there, chat. Don't go there.
I mean,
but it was
you
with the
didn't say
ropes.
It wasn't with his balls.
It was with the ropes. Oh my God, Caleb, what were you doing
better.
with ropes?
Not much better.
That sounds worse.
I heard something.
Cut! Everybody hide!
I heard something kind of wild while I was at the ropes course. Somebody asked, "Do you guys let people go on if they're how do I put this? If they have the proclivities of a trans person, you know, the 44%." And the second he said that to the guy, he's like, I don't know. I was like, what you guys did today? And I was, as I walked past, this kid just looked terrible.
Oh my God.
What are you doing to our youth, Caleb? Wow.
Going to rope.
Fantastic Sarcastic, I'm asking myself the same question.
Oh my god, I can't see chat right now. What did he say?
He said, why are we talking about Caleb's balls? That's what he said.
Oh.
I was trying to think of something wild to say. I went there.
That is pretty wild. Actually says, I'm going to send you a message real quick.
Speaking of wild, Velrock, how are you doing?
I'm tired. I couldn't give up the game. I had to be here. So I'm here. I'm ready.
Dedicated. A dedicated individual.
I am working.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sorry if I am not fully present tonight.
Keaton could be taking a bubble bath and he would still show up on stream just not to miss it. That is
well, that would be a good scenario.
No, not for us it wouldn't be. Maybe for you.
Well, Keaton has a deadline that he has to do by Monday, so he will be working all night and day, all night long.
Yeah, support me. My Kickstarter. I'll say it at the end too.
Ooh,
Curious Critters. Go there.
Curious Critters.
Money.
I did see some preview art of some of that. Although you tried to fake me out by saying it was something else. I did see that, by the way.
Oh, did he say it was Caleb's balls? And you were like, oh my god, I need to see this. Please send me the pictures.
That is not what happened, Seb. That is not what happened. God, I hate her, man. That is not what happened, chat.
It sounded very probable. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I'll get you back, Erudi. No, chat. It was a lizard that I was making, and the very preliminary outline of it made it look like Kermit because it had like the Kermit mouth.
Yeah, tried to trick
that's
me.
so cool.
Tried to trick me into thinking he was doing a Kermit one just to get under my skin. Luckily, I was asleep, so I saw the second post before I saw the first one, and he did not fool me. Hey, we hit 3,360. Oh, god damn it, that number. Son of a bitch.
Yes, Mikila, that is awesome. Oh my god.
I mean, it's awesome, but you could have at least waited like another 10, so I didn't have to say that. All right, let me.
We also got some trivia tonight.
We did, and I see that chat's very eager for us to answer this one. So let me pull it up here. I know that we got it in the chat.
Actually, I hate to say it, but we're actually at 3,374.
Thank God. I mean, I already said it. Still, thank God. All right,
I just pulled the numbers.
We do have benefits and some trivia and a slight like an announcement of an announcement that's going to happen. So first off, we did reach 82 likes last stream. Thank you guys. By the way, you guys have been insane here on Moonskull. Not only have you got us this insane number already of subscribers, what was it, Savvy? Like 2,000 in like 40 days or something people we've gained. But you've been liking and commenting on the streams like crazy, even more than you guys do for us over on Tabletop. So I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. You guys are doing awesome. And obviously it's working. We're growing at a fast rate because of you guys. So please keep liking.
The bot farm I paid for is working.
Oh, God, please. Oh, God damn it. Now we're going to get shut down. Thanks, Keaton. But we did get 82 likes, which means you all got a Farseeing token, and we got 42 comments, which means you got another Force token. I'm sorry, you got a Farseeing token and a Force token. And then we also got 2 Force tokens from Legend Seeker benefits, and we're going to have a word on that in a second. But first, Jensen, the Madman Jensen, sent $199 in a super chat. $199. And he says, remembering James Earl Jones, we all know he is the voice of Vader, but who played the on-screen role? Was it David Prowse, Bob Anderson, Sebastian Shaw? Major Destiny, if everyone gets it right, split evenly between everybody who otherwise gets the correct answer. I know this answer
though, because I know it too.
Yeah, I know it too. So the people who aren't
if we wanted to all get it right, don't you want to like chip in and give us a hint?
Honestly,
That's true.
certain it's not Sebastian Shaw.
It would be gaming it if we did that, but I mean, I guess sure. If I guess, I mean, use our
I might be
smarts,
incorrect
right?
about that.
If he's gonna gamify it, we can gamify right back. Oh, no talking. Oh, Jensen says we can't
no
talk.
talking.
Damn.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Time to.
All right.
think.
So let's all. All right. Here's what we're gonna do. Type what answer you think it is in chat, but don't hit enter until I count to 3.
I don't even have my game open.
There
We
is
should probably
no
do that.
talking.
It's.
Well, I know you know what it is, so I'm not as worried about you.
Wait, sorry. What did you say we're doing?
We're
Typing our
typing
answers in chat.
typing our answers in chat. Who played the on-screen role? Okay, I'm guessing. All right, I typed it in chat.
Okay.
I have not hit enter. I have not hit enter yet.
All right. Is everybody have theirs done?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So on the count of 3, we're gonna hit enter. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God!
Wow.
Did you do that on
Well,
purpose? Oh, so somehow
Oh,
we got
that's
it
so
right.
cool.
We
That
accidentally
is
got
so
it right
cool.
because we all said one of the answers. We actually did get it right.
That's so cool.
That's
Wow,
so
funny.
much,
thank you,
Jensen.
Justin.
Thank
That is
you,
awesome.
Jensen.
I love
is so
Star
cool.
Wars trivia. It's so cool. I learned so much.
That's amazing. That's really funny.
Well, have a good night, Jensen. Thank you so
Thank you,
much
thank
for the
you.
199.
Yeah, thank you for the
I,
199. I'm sorry, Caleb?
So when I said it wasn't Sebastian Shaw, I was thinking Sebastian, the guy who played oh my gosh, Winter Soldier. That's who I was thinking.
Oh, no,
No.
not quite. Not quite. I guess I didn't think about it as breaking it down into categories like that. I was just
That's
literally
so
thinking
cool.
of the guy in the suit whenever James Earl was doing his stuff. Yeah.
A major destiny means that all players and the GM get a force token. So we all get a force token.
Very nice. And I just realized we
Wait,
can't hear
who's the
Moss.
guy in?
Let me refresh.
Who's the guy in the suit?
David.
David
Um,
Strauss.
Wait, we gain how much again? I'm sorry. We gain a force token and a Farseeing token.
Yep, nope. Oh, okay. So for the benefits outside of
And a
Major
Farseeing.
Miracle, yeah, I guess everything that you should have right now, you should have 4 force tokens and 1 Farseeing token.
Actually,
Nice.
it's 2 Farseeing for the Major Destiny. All players in GM get a Force token and a Farseeing.
Oh, perfect.
With-
Thank you.
For 300, it would have been also temporary HP.
Nice.
Okay, so then
Yes.
it should be 4 force tokens and 2 Farseeing tokens.
Perfect.
Uh-huh.
So on that note, there's a few changes coming this way, our fellow ghost hunters out there. We're going to be moving some things around in the Discord realm. You may have already seen some of our reconstructions, so pardon our dust. But we're going to be opening a Moonskull Discord to kind of take the combined mixture of the brands that are in the one server and give them a good separation. So you guys have a distinct place to enjoy both channels. So we're going to open a Discord server. It's going to be for Moonskull, where you can come talk about all the shows on this channel and all the shenanigans we get up to here. And we're going to be moving the Legend Seeker support tiers over there. So the subscription service is going to be through that Discord going forward, not the tabletop one. We haven't opened it yet, so we're still building it. Stay tuned. We'll drop a link as soon as we have it. But we want to let you guys know that's where it's going. And when that happens, when we set that up, the benefits that you normally get through that will strictly be for Moonskull shows only. They're not going to transfer over to tabletop anymore. So we might rework a few of the tiers a little bit too. I'm still kind of hashing that out, but just letting you guys know where that's going, and that we'll be announcing the link at some point here in the next probably week, maybe less. And get that out to you. And we got a Nomi raid. Perfect
And a
timing.
Tabitha raid.
Thank you, Nomi.
Raid.
And a
Thank you,
Tabitha
Nomi.
raid.
Wow, look at
Thank
you
you,
guys.
Naomi and Tabitha. Hearts to
Thank
you guys. Love you
For a
guys.
Thank
total
you.
of 40 raiders.
for showing the love. Yeah, thank you. So yeah, we're gonna have that open up. It's gonna be a good time, and just in time for us to have a new show around the corner too. If you like what we do on here, and you're like, man, I don't know about these people around him, but that Erudi guy is pretty cool. He does some cool stuff here. I'd like to roll dice with him. Well, it won't be my show. It's gonna be Noelle's, but you can roll dice on screen here on Moonskull with her for a Starfinder 2E sci-fi horror experience. That'll be taking place on Tuesdays. And we're doing
I'm so jealous about that
now. I'm jealous about
Starfinder.
I'm specifically jealous about it because it's sci-fi horror in the Starfinder universe, and it's using the new 2E system. So I'm just like,
I know.
Oh,
God, I wish
cool.
I could play. I don't have time. But I'm just like, man.
I know. And like, I mean, like, Keaton, Erudi, and I are already doing something on Tuesday, so we can't do it. I am so excited though to support the folks that get selected for it. I'm really excited to watch the game and you guys. So I'll have the screen open on the side and support you guys.
By the way, everybody on this screen auditioned with me at some point to get on the show, except for Sevi. She just stole my soul. But the rest of them, they all auditioned. Not she auditioned too, and she actually kind of broke my heart a little bit because we were doing a sci-fi role play, and I was like, think of a Star Wars character that you're into or you like or whatever, like role play is, and she just like blank stared me. She was like, I haven't seen Star Wars, and I was like, she redeemed herself
here
though.
we are. It's the Star Wars show.
She has redeemed herself by watching it since, and she also redeemed herself because the next thing I tried was Firefly, and she knew that, so she was good to go.
I love Firefly. It's my favorite.
But yeah, so you could be doing this. You could come and be on a stream too. It's going to be with Noelle. She's much gentler than I am, so you probably won't die as often as like these characters do. But it'll be fun.
You know what else? I auditioned for Junkyard Heroes and didn't get in. So if you guys have auditioned already and didn't get in, don't let that stop you.
Me too.
I would say almost all of you two plus JT, right? All three of you were second. Like you didn't get in the first round, but I remembered you from the first time you auditioned and invited you to the next show. So
Tracy Reeves said there's a Firefly tabletop game. Oh my God, we need to add that to one of the shows.
I very much want to play it. The only problem with it is there's not any good online support for it, but because it's old. It's an older tabletop role playing game.
I know, but
it is
like that.
I love Firefly.
Huh? I really don't know if I would like that because I love Firefly the show, but I wasn't like the biggest fan of the world. You know, I'd rather have a little bit more like alien life in my sci-fi.
Makes sense.
Oh, it's going to be a Western feel. It's going to be a Western feel versus like a sci-fi space opera for sure.
Yeah.
Conan the Barbarian says, I have never caught one of these streams. Can I get a catch up? So, Erudi, do you want to tell him what we're doing here?
I can, but first.
Okay,
there we go. That's what they wanted. That's what I was gonna say. They
well done.
I heard her try to say Tatooine for the first time on stream the other day, and I face palmed so hard. I was like, "Oh my god!" I
called it tattooing.
No, it wasn't even that good. It was butchered pretty bad. I was like, God, that's like the most famous planet in the entire Star Wars, and it's one of the easiest to say. It's not
easy. It's not easy.
God, man, I swear, dude. Yes. Conan, I would love to catch you up. So what we are playing is Star Wars SAGA Edition. It is the last D20 edition of the Star Wars role-playing game that was made by Wizards of the Coast when they still had a small smidgen of talent in their talent pool. And it's one of my favorite systems, actually. And we are playing the Dawn of Defiance campaign, which takes place between Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope. It's about basically kind of when the spark of the rebellion begins. We're ditching the Disney canon. It doesn't exist here. And so we're going with the original expanded universe version of how that went down, and we're trying to honor George Lucas's original spirit and vision. And while we're not perfect, I think we do a pretty good job of capturing that spirit overall. And so far, The heroes all had their own origin stories, which I'm not going to spoil here. If you get the chance, go back and watch them individually. They were spectacular, and I think will really endear you to the characters, much more than me telling you what happened. But all their stories led them to a convergence point on a place called Selzon Station, where they were all on the same promenade at the same time as the stormtroopers started to accost this woman who was crying for help, and she locked eyes on one of her heroes and pleaded for them to help her. And all the characters have some reason to dislike the Empire. So in that moment, they just all felt like, fuck it, this is it. You know what? I'm stepping up to the plate. And they stepped in, they saved this woman, and then now that they were kind of in a bad boat with her, she revealed that she was an agent for a very wealthy employer, and she was here to pick up some cargo, but now because of everything going on, her being injured, and she had lost the trail of the contact she was trying to get, she needed their help. And the party was a little suspicious, so they asked who the employer was, rolled some really high rolls, and found out that it was Bail Organa, the senator. And that they were there to pick up some carbonite, and they had to go find a contact named Switch. So they went and found the contact named Switch, who turned out to be a droid, and they bargained with him after having a fight with another information broker who was contesting him. He gave them the information on where to find this. They also made an agreement to kind of be a long-term contact with him. They went and got the carbonite. Turns out there was an agent that was being smuggled in it. They got that on board their ship, or Maya's ship, the girl they saved. Came in on a ship called the Banshee that came in, flew them out of there, and so she took them to a ship called took her to Alderaan. You guys went to Alderaan first. When they got to Alderaan, they met Bail Organa, and they got a briefing basically saying, hey, you guys stuck out your necks when you didn't have to, and now you're kind of wanted by the Empire, so we have a cause you might be interested in. And so basically the start of the rebellion. And so they said, we have a mission that we need help on, and we're short on people, and you guys would be the perfect people to do it. You don't have any actual connections to me, and you're a small team that's clearly capable. Can you go to Felucia? And while you're there, there's a secret military prison there, and there's an admiral who's been giving us secrets on the low. And he's been in prison. He's been captured and found out. We're hoping to find out his status, and if he's alive, rescue him. So the heroes, by the way, I should introduce them. We've got Moss, raise your hand, is playing Dina. She's an Imperial officer, female, officer class. Sevi, is playing Anya, a human female Jedi. And then we've got Keaton, or Velrock, you can raise your hand, is going to be playing Skak, a Trandoshan soldier, kind of a gunner, prior bounty hunter. And then Caleb was playing a Wookiee named Moravgi, but unfortunately Moravgi got killed, and now he is playing, I'm going to get this name right eventually.
Unfortunately.
Zen Imak.
Zen Imak, a Twi'lek scoundrel who's just recently joined the party. So they went and rescued this admiral. They made a great escape, and then the admiral, when they got back to the Resurgence, which is the secret rebel ship that Bail Organa has been funding, found out that there's something called Project Sarlacc, and he doesn't know all the details. This admiral doesn't know all the details, but Admiral Varth does know that the Empire is spending an incredible number of credits on it, and they are smuggling these resources off the book somehow, because they don't want people to know where these resources are coming from. So he sent the party to Cato Nemoidia to track down Darga the Hutt, who he believed had a connection to this Sarlacc project. There was a whole thing with the whole Darga. I'm not going to spell out everything that happened in Darga's palace, but long story short, they did find some evidence. They got out of the palace, but not all in one piece. Moravgi died, and then they escaped with another escaped slave that Caleb is now playing as. They got back on the Banshee. They went back to the Resurgence, reported what happened, and they were like, okay, you did a good job, but Darga still has information. We're going to need you to go after him again. He went to Cloud City. So now they're on Cloud City over Bespin, and they are trying to track down the last information, hopefully, about this Project Sarlacc, get it from Darga. And there's a big Sabacc tournament going on here, and they believe that the transaction is going to happen here at the tournament in some fashion. So they're staking out. They've been infiltrating, getting jobs at the local casino, and right now they're hunting down some nobles that they saw leave a palace with 4 identical bodyguards who they suspect to be prior clone troopers. And that's where we left off. So Conan, I hoped that caught you up. Did I miss anything crazy?
That was beautiful. We should do that every now and then. That's fun. Listening to the story.
I did not murder Moravgi, John Gordon. Moravgi charged into danger again and challenged the fates. That was on him. You can't blame me for this one. At least not this time.
To be fair, I think he thought he was going to get some Trandoshan puss.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Orman, to be honest with you, when I scheduled that, I didn't even realize we were streaming over somebody. So, I mean, it's the nature of the beast. You're always going to be streaming over somebody. We're also streaming over Tuesday night's main event with the Starfinder show. So it's just, eventually, you just realize the space is crowded, and you got to put your shows out there, and if people want to watch, they'll watch. But all right, so let's hop into this. I'm going to swoosh us over. I just realized I got a message from somebody. Got it. Okay. Swoosh, swoosh, swoosh. By the way,
And we made it to 36 likes, it sounds like.
all right. Well, you beat me to it. Yes, we did.
Oh,
so you each get a force token.
Yay! Thank you, Chad.
Feeling this groove.
By the way, that's why liking the stream is so important. It does give us benefits if you guys like the stream and then comment after. So please remember to do that. And yes, Orman, honestly, everybody streams every single day, so it's definitely harder. I think, like, if you try to stream not over somebody, you end up not streaming at all.
But that's
Especially
why there's
us.
the replay crew.
Yeah,
that's
the
why
replay
it's
crew is
replay.
crucial. So yeah, we're happy with everybody who supports us, whether it be live, replay crew. You know, as long as you're enjoying the shows, that's what we care about. And yeah, it's a crowded space, man. Just trying to deconflict with geeks and gamers alone is already a chore, much less than also throwing in like every other channel out there. There's no way we could ever do it. So, but I appreciate you trying to tease me over it. Conan said thank you to everybody. You are welcome. And if you're new to the channel in general, Moonskull is all about the paranormal, sci-fi, horror, and the unexplained. We play a little bit of tabletop. We got a Cthulhu stream as well, so if you're into like paranormal horror, Moss over there, he runs that stream. Sevi plays in it too. And we have, of course, a sci-fi horror Starfinder one coming up as well. But all right, so we left off last time with actually maybe 3 simultaneous things going on. I know for sure that Sevi and Dina were tailing the noble at the hotel. You guys went to go check out the hotel, and there was a loud, kind of boisterous noble there, and you paid attention to the scene. He kind of had like a clipped accent, and Dina thought he had a bit of an imperial air about him. Perhaps he might have some academy training, or
Did we get a name for him? I can't remember.
you did not.
Okay.
You did not get that. But he was acting very loud, but then you also noticed that he seemed to have bodyguards nearby. And while Dina didn't pick up on it, I believe Anya, or maybe it was the other way around, one of you picked up on the fact that all of...
Moss picked out the clone. I don't know. One of us picked up the clones, and I overheard the discussion.
Okay, so you heard the discussion of him like accosting the staff, and then Dina noticed, hey, those guys are all a little old and identical looking with war scars. Clone troopers. Those were clone troopers. So immediately suspected that that they had connections to this guy, and then there was also 2 Thelian women who appeared to kind of be standing defensively near him as well. So this guy seems to be important in some way, and you now suspect he has Imperial ties. So you're curious about that. I think you're planning on following him as he huffed and kind of like stormed out of the hotel.
Yep, and we sent the message to...
yes, you did.
To both of them, yep.
I can't remember what Skak was doing at the time.
Skak was having the conversation with Cowboy.
Oh, Cowboy,
Yeah.
that's right. Yeah, so you were talking with Cowboy. That's a whole another story that we're going to be getting into a little bit more. But then we had, when Cowboy left the scene with Skak, Caleb started following him because he said maybe something's up here. So Zen followed him and kind of like was being incognito, hanging back in the crowd, and then he saw Cowboy take a call and he started kind of listening in, and he didn't really like what he heard. It sounded to him like maybe Cowboy was doing something shady. He kept saying, "Don't worry about him. I got him under control. Things are going to be fine," that kind of stuff. And then I had him roll a percentile die, and luckily he rolled well, because literally like 15-20 seconds after Cowboy stepped away, that's when the message from Anya came through loudly over the comm, which would have given him away before if it had come in just a little bit sooner. So that's where we left off. So you guys all know that Anya and Dina are planning to go tail this guy, and you have just finished what you're doing. Let's start with Zen, actually. So you get this message. What do you say back?
On my way. And I also messaged Skak that we needed to talk, and he said no more conversations for the day.
Oh, yeah, he did say that. What a weird thing to say.
So I'm going to try to find Dina and Anya.
Fantastic. So Dina and Anya, you get the message saying, all right, he wants to meet up with you as you tail this guy. What do you say back?
Yeah.
Well, we don't want to lose sight of him.
No, well, we can just tell him where we are. I mean, Zen is quite sneaky and fast.
No, true enough.
He can meet up with us.
Are we still near the hotel, I assume?
Yeah, he's heading out of the hotel. So him and his bodyguards are now walking out of the hotel.
Okay. I'll just relay back to Zen and say, we're tailing a person of interest at the moment. We're just now leaving the hotel. If you can pick up our trail from there, you're welcome to join us.
All right.
Coming as soon... No, deletes that. On my way as soon as possible.
Oh, God. Yeah. That could have been very misunderstood. So, Skak, you also got this message. You had just told Zen that, no more conversations. Do you send Anya the same message back?
Sorry, and Anya sent me...
I sent you a message saying that we were tailing somebody suspicious that we found.
Okay.
And I told you where we were at just in case we get into a fight and we need the help. Because last time one of us walked away without any backup, they died. So yeah. I learned my lesson.
I have no clue who you're talking about.
You learned their lesson, you mean?
I learned the lesson they should have learned.
Let me talk to the captain first. Captain.
Captain O'Keefe looks up. She's currently trying to fix something on Crash, who's giving her a bunch of lip.
I need your help. If you could look into Cowboy, his settlement. I don't know if that made headlines or what, but it was on planet such and such. I don't have the name because I lost those notes. Remember that tragic moment?
Yeah, I remember Cajola, I believe it was.
Cajola. There was an incident with a bomb. Maybe you can, I don't know, look into his settlement, who paid it out, so on and so forth.
Or what did I say? Chandrillon.
Chandrillon, sorry.
But yes. So she looks at you curiously and is like, right, I can do that. Is Cowboy's real name?
No, his real name is something. I don't know. I probably wrote it down somewhere, but
Thinkmas. I'll look him up. All right. Yeah, she agrees that she'll go take a look into it.
I'm pretty sure his first name starts with an X.
Mort.
This is going to be a long search. Excaliburan.
Oh, I don't know. Did we? I don't think we even gave him
I don't think I gave you his real name. No, I'm just messing with you.
I'm sure Scat would know since they were best friends, supposedly.
Slarda Bartfest?
Slaughter Bart fast.
Done. God, that's a terrible name.
Middle name
That's
Bill
a
Nye.
terrible name.
I think Excalibur Mortson is how it is his name.
Excalibur. He's got a lot of names, okay? He's Excalibur Mortson Slaughter Bartfist. That's his full name.
No.
I feel so bad for him now.
Why
There's a
he
reason
goes
he
by
went by
Cowboy? All right. That's
That
also
makes
why
a
he,
lot more sense.
That's also why he
Oh my
felt bad for
God.
Skak getting his name wrong all the time.
Is this how we're gonna get Morton? Mort is actually cowboy.
No, wasn't
I think
Mort-
that'd make so many people in chat happy.
Gonna go on a date with Mort.
Mort is already. I got a plan for Mort. Don't you worry.
Isn't Mort one of Anya's
Please don't.
Yes, he was. In fact, we'll probably be seeing him again real soon. Real soon.
Wait, was Mort the
He was the
wasn't
farmhand.
Okay, I wasn't sure if he was the alien.
Oh, that's
Right.
right.
He was the farmhand that fell asleep on duty, and then Anya got mad at him. It was like, "Why are you so lazy?" Basically.
Okay.
But I did save his ass, though.
Which one was the
You did.
which one was the Doug then? Was it the one who ratted her out, or I don't remember. I wish I still had my notes.
She never got confirmation, but yeah, she suspects strongly that it was the Doug who ratted her out.
Gotcha.
She also suspected
yeah.
it was Mort for a bit too, so who
Yeah.
knows?
I'll leave O'Keefe with that information and head out into the city.
All right. So you guys are going to get the start of tailing this guy. Let me pull up my notes now. I need you guys. How are you going about this? Like, are you trying to be sneaky about it at all, or are you just straight up like, we're going to keep on this guy's tail? We don't care if he knows.
I mean, probably blend into the crowd as best as we can, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, like, we want to be super close to him, so not to be super obvious. We'll just keep him, like, kind of see where he's going and just follow him from far away.
Yeah, I mean, he's got clone troopers with him. I don't want to.
Mhm.
I will
Oh, by the
send
way,
that.
we're not currently wearing our security gear, are we?
We don't have gear. It's just
I think
badges.
it's just a badge.
It's just
yeah.
badges.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just badges.
I'm gonna quickly, if I'm wearing mine, I'm gonna quickly take mine off and stuff it in my pocket. Just
Okay.
anything that might give it away is being hidden.
All right.
Anya, Dina, come in. You there?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Look, I'm gonna tail behind you. You just tell me where you're going, all right? I don't want to give away your position.
I don't know exactly where we're going. We're just kind of following.
I know. I'm just keep me up to date is what I'm saying,
Okay.
We'll do.
and I'll lag behind a little bit.
Roger. Over and out.
What is that? What are you doing, Dina?
Oh,
What is
sorry. That was it was something we picked up in training. Don't worry about it.
I mean, it tells you when someone else is talking. There's a red light and a green light. I mean, you don't have to do that whole over and out thing.
Old habits die hard, Skak. I'm sorry. Just forget I said anything. I just got this comm, okay? It's like a day old. I'm not used to using it yet.
Are there
Some
big
of
buttons
you-
on it so that your thumbs don't slip?
Oh,
You got a jitterbug? You the jitterbug version?
No, but I put grip tape on the correct button so that way it doesn't slip off.
You guys
In the
forget
correct
Dina's first encounter in this entire campaign was with a button on a turbo lift, and she failed.
She failed.
Hey, you
She
know
had
what?
to just press the button and
Yeah,
she
but I
failed.
succeeded the first time I took a turbo lift that actually required that roll, okay?
Oh, did you?
Never gonna live
Yes.
that down. Never going to live that down. But all right, so you guys start following this guy. I need you to make some stealth checks for me.
All right, I'm gonna
Yes,
use
using
a force.
point.
Yeah, I'm gonna use a force point as well.
Do you need me to or not me?
Not
And I'm
you
gonna
yet,
use
because you're not with them yet.
I'm gonna use a far-seeing token.
Oh my fucking god, dude!
Oh wow.
Wow.
Are you using a far-seeing token as well, Dina?
I didn't
Since we got
declare
one
it.
for free.
I didn't declare it.
Damn, Moss. You just damn.
Well, I am using a Farseeing token.
It's okay. Maybe Sevi can make up the difference.
Or
you're
not.
screwed.
Or not.
Yeah. All right. So you guys tail these guys for a considerable amount of time, being pretty stealthy. Well, Anya, you think you're being very stealthy, but every so often you see Dina kind of like stop, and then very obviously just stop into the crowd, look at herself in a window, checking out her rear at her new assets. Yeah, Twi'lek twerkers.
Not bad.
And one of the times she does that, somebody catcalls her, really singling her out in the crowd, which kind of makes your stealth sort of suck. But
why don't you take a picture? It might last longer.
Oh my god, now she's getting into fights.
Are you offering?
No, delete that. I run over to him. Give me that. I wrestle him for it.
Give me a strength check.
No.
You just hear Skak on your comm like, "Oh, hang on, guys. I might be a minute. It seems to be a scuffle going on ahead of me. This might slow me down a little bit."
Oh my god, why? Oh boy.
Give me a strength check, Dina.
I go, Dina, it's me. It's all right.
A strength check?
Yes.
Okay. Oh god.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he just snatches the phone away from you and like runs into the crowd with his new image for his desktop at home, or his phone wallpaper. Either one.
You did say.
Yeah.
Did say.
I'm gonna need you to hack into a civilian device and delete the picture.
I don't have a remote hacking tool.
Oh.
I got a hardwire into it. Maybe you can point him out.
Well, he ran into a bodega. I don't know. You know what? Forget about it.
Well, Orman, you see, here's the thing, though. Anya was being stealthy and, like, kind of hiding her figure in her cloak and sneaking between people, while Dina was stopping in front of mirrors and, like, sticking it out and, like, fancying herself. Okay, this is why she got catcalled. But yeah, so Skak, you do see the scuffle up ahead, and this is how you end up finding them. Zen, you're not quite there yet. But Anya, go ahead.
Yeah, like I was saying, Skak is going to lag behind anyway, so he doesn't actually want to catch up to them.
No, okay.
He's
So
just gonna
you
be
see
getting
the scuffle, but you
directions.
don't actually catch up to them. Okay.
Yeah.
So Anya,
I don't want to stick out and have those guys notice me, but it sounds like they're going to notice them anyway.
So Anya, you look back to see the commotion that Dina has started. Do you say anything or do anything?
I keep myself being stealthy and keep focusing on the task at hand. I also just snicker a little bit because Dina did say, "Take a picture of my ass." So what did she expect? What did she expect? She said, "Please go ahead, take a picture." Makes sense to me.
The guy just did what he was told. I mean, he was accommodating.
I will send a message to Zen and say, "Oh, you will never believe what Dina said. Dina was telling people they could take pictures of her butt."
Well,
Then
maybe
just expects everyone but me.
You know, Orman, I never said the cat caller was being genuine. Maybe he was mocking Dina and putting her on the internet. Who knows? Who knows?
Come on, was this wasted money for this butt?
You mean
thing?
my money? I paid for it.
Yeah. I mean,
Well,
it's
you
an
can have it
improvement.
back.
You're just a little bottom heavy now, and that's okay. That's okay.
You know what? If this is what it's like to be stacked, I don't know if I would like. I don't know if I want to be.
You're gonna let Cowboy down. He thinks that's all natural.
She thinks
No, he's going to be let down one way or another.
She thinks she's stacked now.
Anya would snicker at that. But Anya, you said you wanted to be focused and you wanted to pay attention to the matter at hand. So you're distracted only for like a moment, but you hone back in, you know, kind of letting the force flow through you, and they're gone. Give me a perception check.
Okay, perfect. This is my favorite roll. I'm gonna use force point. Oh, yay! Natural 20! Let's go!
Damn. It just never fails, man. It never fails. All right, yeah, so obviously that you do see kind of the last glimpse of one of the, what you suspect to be clone troopers going around the corner. A little bit more hurried this time, seeming to push the people ahead of him on, like, you know, forwarding them and then going around the corner.
Okay, I'll move faster. I'll move after them. And send an update to the group chat about where I'm at.
Oh, shit.
Where they're going.
I read you. I'm behind you. I don't think I have to worry about that scuffle. I just saw someone running away from one of the local hookers, so no big deal.
I look around. Have I lost Sevi and the Imperial guy?
I mean, you definitely don't see the... Go ahead.
I put it in the group chat. I said they're crossing this corner over here. So even if you lost me, you know where I'm last at.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think you see the Imperials. You do have your group chat there, but you probably still see Anya. You're aware of what she looked like and where she was sneaking.
Okay. Should I make another stealth check, or am I keeping what I rolled?
You already blew your stealth check, buddy.
Okay.
But yeah, you can continue sneaking after her, thinking you're doing okay. And let me switch my thing over. Oops, I gotta scroll all the way down. Shit. Why does this loads? What'd you say? Did he say he's being right back? Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Okay. So Anya, you move forward and try to speed up to catch up to these guys. Dina, do you keep pace with Anya?
I'll attempt to.
Skak, do you try to keep pace with them, but at a distance?
He's not here.
Oh, god damn it. I'm gonna assume he does.
I think, yeah, I mean, Skak said he's just staying behind, so...
So we're going to assume that he at least, he's going to stay far enough behind. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. I could have showed that art when I was introducing him to, you know, I could do that real quick. Conan, here is a picture of Anya. That is Sevi's character. Here is Dina. A little less stacked than Anya. And then I don't have art for... Caleb's current character, but this is the one that is deceased, Muravki.
Poor guy.
Just rubbing salt on the wound.
I do like to do that sometimes. And then here is Skak, their weapons expert. So there you go. That is the whole party right there. Brilliantly done artwork, by the way, by Seb. All right. But all right, so Anya, you and Dina are going to come around the corner looking for these guys, and you walk down sort of a streetway. And actually, I need to check one thing before I say anything else, because I want to make sure I understand my terrain. Okay, that's what I thought. And when you guys come around the corner... Anya, make me a use the force check.
Okay. Yeah. 17.
All right, so I'm gonna move you over to the map here.
17, that's pretty good. I think that's what the minimum was for the Major Domo. You got to get that skill he had.
Oh, that was his minimum. Oh, yeah. He was very well trained.
He was overpowered.
He was perfectly powered. You guys still rocked him. Boom. Now, let me guess. You guys can't see. I don't want to hear it.
Nope.
I do not want to hear it.
Erudi, we can't see.
I can't see.
Bitch. I hope you all fail this encounter.
Wow. I saw a flash for just a second.
Well, Dina, you should be able to see.
Well, I don't.
Well, you failed.
There we go. I see a man.
All right, so
A tall
Anya,
man.
right as you're about to step out into this square, you get sort of a sense of danger from the Force.
Okay.
I
will hold Dina back.
And you
What's
see
going on?
two men step out from behind the statue holding blasters up towards the kind of the streetway that you guys are walking through here between these buildings. And you hear a clipped voice say from around the corner, "We know you're following us. Why don't you step out into the square and identify yourselves?"
I mean, there's
Dina?
nothing for it. Might as well.
We could try to persuade them to work
mean-
with us.
Persuade them to work with us. What are you talking about?
Well, I'm sure or cut us into whatever deal they have going on. We can just say we know that they had a deal and we were interested in, because they're probably going to be the ones who are doing the sale, right?
Maybe do I remember what it was exactly that he was?
They're buying
pissed off
weapons.
About? What did he was pissed off about at the hotel?
Oh no, he that was a front so the other people could check out the cameras and security. He was being the distraction.
Oh, okay.
He was, for all intents and purposes, berating the staff about their lack of preparation for his arrival and that kind of stuff. He was being a male Karen.
I think that someone in his line of work with his connections probably would be very unlikely to join our cause. I don't know if that's the correct.
No, I'm not saying join our cause. I say we bullshit our way into the deal.
That's highly unlikely, but I suppose we could try.
Mm-hmm.
Come now. Don't make us have to go fetch you. That will end up quite
All right.
messy.
Okay, I see 3 people.
All right, I will step out.
I see 3PO.
4.
Yes, I'm 2x4, and this is Jugs.
Where is the person that is talking to us?
You don't see him currently, but you do see the 4 individuals. They've got guns trained on you. And they're kind of like in combat-ready stances, very clearly military trained.
Is it this one here?
No, that's a woman. That's a Thelian woman. Go on. Step up to the statue and keep your arms where we can see them.
We are by this statue.
I would very much like to see the person with whom I am entreating.
Then step a little closer.
I'll take a couple steps forward.
To the front of the statue, you absolute imbeciles.
Why don't you
statue.
meet us in the middle?
How about we have guns, you don't? Step forward.
I'm resisting the urge to say, the fuck we don't.
Quick draw.
Fine,
Kill 'em all.
as you wish.
Is this the statue?
That is a statue.
Or
yes.
is this...
Yeah, that's a statue, and now you're standing in front of it. And so when you step through, you do see the nobleman here. I'll give you a little a look at him there. Every bit as snide and snotty as he looks, he sounds. And he has a woman sitting very protectively next to him over here. And I'll give you a quick description of all of these people, in fact. So first, I'll say two Thelan women, attired in padded jumpsuits with small pieces of armor attached to the shoulders, thighs, and forearms, stand close to a human man who's obviously of nobility and likely from a core world. While the trio remains close together, four nearly identical men carrying blaster rifles fan out and take up positions as if looking to defend a bunker on a war-torn battlefield. The handsome nobleman is young, you suspect barely more than 20 years old, but he carries himself with an air of superiority that befits a veteran member of the Imperial Senate. His dark black hair has been cut short in new fashion favored by the Compnor agents, though the rest of his garb suggests the latest fashions of Chandrilla. My. Look what the Womp Rat drug in. And what would two fine women such as yourselves be doing slinking through the streets tailing me and my men?
Well, we thought it a bit strange that one of Imperial ilk would show his face on Cloud City. Especially trudging through dark alleyways such as this.
I am no member of the Empire. What
No,
makes
you carry yourself as one of them.
I am of noble birth. I carry myself with royal pedigree. What are you? A spy?
I am no spy. If I were a spy, you wouldn't have seen me.
No, that's true.
Flawless logic, I'm sure. Then a crony. Go on, who are you here on behalf of?
Crony.
A crony?
We're not really here on behalf of anybody.
So you were just, what, enjoying the view?
I would say more curious, trying to figure you out.
Yeah, someone who carries himself as Imperial nobleman in Chandroa garb. It's, you stick out like a sore thumb.
I see. A pity. You know what they say. Curiosity killed the Lothcat. Kill them, and make sure you hide their bodies where nobody finds them. We want no evidence.
You're expecting a shipment, are you not?
He holds up his hand, and the clone troopers have raised their weapons to you at this point. Fingers on the trigger. Shipment.
Yes.
Have I stumbled upon
quick
my
time.
allies yet?
Yeah, I didn't even realize you came back. Sorry, Keaton. Yeah, you were trailing behind them. So we will say you're down the alleyway, and you could probably see some of this. Let me pull you out.
But how far is Zen at this point?
You're still a ways back. I'll let you know when you arrive. Skak. There you go. You should be able to see. So you see Dina and Anya out in the middle of a square next to a statue, their hands in the air, and you probably see like a couple people with guns trained on them. No, you don't even see that. You see one person.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Better start fast talking, Dina or Anya, one of you.
Are you aware of who it is you're doing business with?
And are you sure you can even trust them? Because apparently everybody knows about that shipment that's supposed to be coming in tomorrow.
It is troubling indeed. Where did you find out about said shipment?
I overheard it.
Did you? From whom?
I don't really know the person. But the truth is that they seem to be bragging about it. And of course, again, we were curious. We mean no harm. we don't want to get in the way. We were just curious, and as entrepreneurs, we just wanted to see if we could be of assistance. But clearly, you don't need our help. You're very well guarded.
Give me a deception check at -10 with an assist from Dina if she would like to provide one.
I have a really good idea, by the way.
I'll provide one.
If because I can hear them, my allies, I assume. Yeah.
Oh, there's my
Yes.
natural 20. Thanks a lot.
And that things are going sideways.
So how much does that give me
That gives
every
you a
die?
+2.
+2. So then I got a +8, and you said a -10. So then at a -2, I'm gonna use a far-seeing token. Unless Keaton, what are you doing? Are you doing something?
I'm gonna do something if things go wrong. I
Okay,
have a really
right.
funny idea.
All right, I'm gonna use a far-seeing token. So then this would be at a, you see deception at a -2. Okay, this will be the first one. Okay, deception -2. This is the second one. Please be better, man. Nope.
Oh,
It was almost a 19.
I see. Well, how enlightening. Kill them and search for any data.
There you are. I've been looking everywhere for you. I'm gonna sort of jaunt forward with a pistol out, pointing it at Anya and Dina, and I'm
Me
gonna
not
have
knowing what's going on.
I'm gonna have my no. I could hear from here that things were going poorly. Yeah, that's what I asked
Yeah.
a second ago. Sorry, I might have not.
But I don't know what's going on. So
Oh yeah.
What do you
Oh,
do?
sorry. And
I don't know how much you technically hear, but you definitely see
I heard them say-
them about to fire and somebody
Okay.
say, kill them.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'll be holding my blaster pistol out and be like, "Put your hands behind your back, Jugs, 2x4, you two, racketeering, threatening civilians on Bespin. You two are in a lot of trouble." And I
Oh,
just go up and sort of flash my security badge. "I'll take it from here. Thank you, guys. You guys got permits for those? I'm sure you're all right."
Let me read a chart real quick. Let's see. Think.
Should I add indecent exposure to the list?
Is it because I look like I'm sticking my butt out all the time?
Give me, this is not quite as far-fetched as the other two, so make this deception with a -5.
Can we aid him by pretending to be surprised and like afraid of him?
Your attempt to deceive is long since gone. This is going to be falling on
Fine.
Keaton, his force points, and his
I can do a far-seeing token.
far-seeing tokens, which I would recommend.
Okay.
Let's do that.
Because this is a noble, which means his will is going to be pretty high. Damn, I hope your second roll's better than a 7, dude.
7-11.
Fuck.
I don't think that's gonna go.
Yeah, it's not gonna do it.
But I've got my blaster out. And I'm closer to you guys, so I can take a hit for you.
Yeah.
So, I think they would have allowed you, as close as you would like to get, up to 10 feet. They will allow before he decides that this deception has failed. So where would you have wanted to be?
I'd be like grabbing someone's hands. So like right next to them. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, like I said, up to 10 feet is at the point when he
Oh,
would have
sorry.
been-
Where was I
yeah.
at?
So up to
like
10
right
feet away
there?
from them. So yeah, you
Oh,
could be
10 feet away from
there,
them.
you
I
could be
gotcha.
there, wherever you'd like to be, 10 feet away.
Looks like you guys are in danger.
Zen's gonna walk on this and be like, you know what? I didn't need to be part of this party anyways. And you know what? before I start combat, there is one more thing I would like to do. Dina, Anya, can you make me a perception check?
Mm-hmm.
I had one more thing I wanted to say, but no, I don't get to.
You can certainly
because
speak, but
all
this
of my
guy's...
well, it's not gonna make any difference. I don't think.
So, as he says, oh well, more casualties, I suppose. Make it look like the alien did it. Kill them. Dina and Anya, you're going to look at him as he's saying this and realize that part of his cloak seems to be made of Wookiee fur, and you recognize the pattern.
Oh my god.
Nuh-uh.
Shut up. He's skinned. Oh.
Now that's a man with taste.
You recognize the pattern. Let's roll into initiative now.
I call the Wookiee skin.
Bitch. All right, I was gonna go into stun mode, but
Not anymore.
Boop.
I'm gonna use a force token on initiative real quick.
Me too.
Did one of mine not go in? 2. Oh yeah, that one didn't go in.
I tried, guys. Sorry. I failed.
That's all right. So did I.
God, man, you spent 3 far-seeing tokens. One of you should have rolled higher than a 10 or an 11.
Something the negatives we got.
Against us, man.
Well, even
Yeah,
with the
when we
negatives, like your dice
Start off
rolls
at a
were
minus
bad.
10.
The max I could have gotten on mine would have been a 16, which probably wouldn't even have beat that guy's will. So
It's pretty tough. I think that's everybody for me. And let me just see what chat's saying real quick. I'm sure they're probably upset at me right now. I look at the first thing I see. Michaela, mad faces.
uh-oh.
Guess who's roadcaster
Look what
went
time
out?
it is.
Yeah, he's real
17
guy.
after.
Yeah, I can't hear you.
That's so
wonder-
strange.
I wonder why it always happens like every Saturday. It makes no sense to me.
Always at the same time.
I'm just sitting back enjoying the show, eating some popcorn.
Yeah, Zen is just gonna be like, well, these guys are dead.
Yeah, you know what would be really interesting is
What's
if
money
the
for
3
that?
of us died here after splitting the party, the same way that Moravgi died by separating himself from the party.
Why do I
Well,
keep putting
hopefully-
myself out in the middle of everything? I keep doing this.
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's okay. I'll have that talent soon that lets me take damage for you.
I should know that really any interaction is going to end in combat
Mhm.
because I'm going to roll terribly.
Do you have are you trained? Not trained. Are you focused
can you hear me now?
in deception or persuasion?
Persuasion, yeah.
Can you hear me now?
My next
Yeah, we can hear you.
my next roll was gonna be I was aiming for a persuasion roll for my next one.
Yeah, you I mean, you guys did successfully have a social encounter with the Ugnaughts. So you did have one encounter you talked your way out of. And I was going to say, what I was laughing at before my damn fucking roadcaster went out, I was laughing because I looked in chat and Michaela's sending all these mad faces. Orwin's like, curse you, Erudi. Everybody's so mad at me over the freaking Wookiee fur. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I don't know. I tried something new tonight. I was like, I want to see if it works. I tried restarting my roadcaster before we did the stream, thinking maybe if I like reset it then, it wouldn't do it now, but apparently not. So I have no idea. I guess it's just gonna be a curse forever. But all right, so we're gonna. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say what will be over, and Kick says if the Twi'lek is the only one alive after this, I quit.
He hates you, Zen. It makes me laugh.
I feel the love. I feel the love.
You're gonna hate the alien I pick whenever Dina dies.
All right, here comes some Star Wars style combat music.
I thought you had a higher dex than me, Anya.
Erudi wouldn't let me pick a force-sensitive Jawa. So.
I guess not.
That's true.
Stuck
I
with
did not. All right, if you want Star Wars music, Sierra and Skype link is in private chat for you.
About time.
All right. So, is everybody's order correct after force points?
Yeah.
Looks like it. Okay. So it looks like one of the clone troopers is going first. So he's going to use aid another, and specifically, he's going to use coordinated attack. Because of coordinated attack, he automatically succeeds on an aid another attempt to one of the other clone troopers. Skak.
Sorry. All right. Clone troopers, never cared for them. Let's take some of them out. Are these Sparty clones? So they suck even more than regular clones?
Guess you'll find out.
Where my stuff isn't showing up? Why is that? There it is. All right. Okay, these two, I can hit them, right?
Hmm.
I'm gonna brace. So that brings me down to a -2 penalty instead. Let's throw another force point out there. And you know what? I'm gonna do a farsening token too because I feel like I don't want people to die. So let's try and do as much damage as we can. This is not scorecard. This is a carbine. I get one less on that. So we're at a +3, -2. So we're at a +1 total. Woo. One total. Yeah, we'll go with the first one. So 13.
All right.
Assuming a 20 hits.
20 will hit.
All right.
Doing 13. So you do your auto fire braced, yeah?
Yep. On these two.
They each take 13. It doesn't bring them down, but they are very clearly injured. And let me see if they go down the condition track. Their damage threshold, yes, it'll definitely go down the condition track. So I'll put a -1 on each of these guys.
And that is my turn. I start blasting. If they're gonna blast us, I'm gonna blast them first.
Good plan, Anya. Anya.
Okay. Gonna do a move action to take out my blaster. And then right, because it's a move action to take out your blaster, right?
Yes, that is correct.
Are there any cameras around here?
You don't see any obvious ones. If you'd like to make a perception check as your action, you can check if there's any hidden ones, but no, you don't see any obvious security cameras.
I'm not gonna take a risk then. Which ones went down in the condition tracker?
The two out
One
above.
scalping me.
I'm gonna. Shit. So I have a clear shot at him. I can see him clearly. I will shoot at him.
Alright, so you procure your hidden weapon. As long as
shit.
Anya survives, I'm happy.
Fuck.
Ooh, yeah, that's not gonna do it. You fire at the trooper, but he's pretty skilled, and he kind of like strafes to the side a little bit, and the blast hits one of the chairs behind him.
Shit.
Don't forget to change your damage on that. Because remember, we all messed up our damage on our weapons.
How?
We were all adding our dex.
Oh, do we not?
No, I think it's just
Yeah,
like
not to
half your
ranged.
hero level or something.
Yeah, correct.
So what do we
Which it'll
what do we do?
automatically
What do we put in instead?
You just delete the dex part
Yeah, just delete the dex and you're good.
Okay.
for the damage. Keep it on the
Got it.
attack. Just get rid of it for the damage.
Yep.
All right, so Anya pulls out her gun, fires, but the trooper kind of strafes to the side. You used your move, you used your action. Do you have a swift to use?
No, because I wasn't really using my force or anything like that, so not really.
All right. So the noble's going to go, and he's going to use Inspire Confidence, and he's going to say, "Remember, man, this is what you trained for. No witnesses. Take them down swiftly. I know you're capable." They will all now get +1 to their attack rolls and skill rolls. And he will take... actually, he's got nothing he can really take cover from, so he'll just stand where he's at. And he did move 1 square. Dina.
I'm going to use, obviously, my Born Leader and use my swift action to give everybody a +1 insight bonus to attack rolls. And I'll say, Anya, now might be a good time to, put the blaster away. Wink, wink. And I will move over this way to get cover behind this corner here. And as I am doing that, I'm going to main action to fire, I guess, on this guy here.
Okay.
Oh, that was so close.
I mean, that's still
That was
really good.
almost a 1. That was almost a 1.
Oh no. But that is a successful hit. You did 13 damage. That takes this guy down.
Good job.
Can you imagine I just capped him? Hey, I actually got on the death counter. Well done, me.
You made it. You made it to the list.
Look at me now, Dad.
Well
God.
done. All right, so this guy is going to use his auto fire here. And I think he can get all 3 of you.
It's a 4 square. Yeah, there's no way he could get all 3 of us.
Oh, so he can only get 2 of you. Well, maybe. Because you got these 2, right?
I had a strafe. I can target a 1x4 line.
That's why. All right, so yeah, he'll do Dina and Skak then. Sounds like I only get 2. I don't think he can get Anya and Skak. So he gets +1 and he gets +2. And I will use my force token on this.
You know what I need? I'm gonna take a level in scout so I can avoid these.
3, so 6 total.
Just roll low.
And here comes my natural 1. Close enough.
Far off.
I don't think I broke either of your... Well, maybe Dina's. What's your reflex?
Reflex is 17.
17? Okay. All right, so you'll both take half. So you'll take 6 damage from him auto-firing on you guys.
Hey, that's my move. What are you doing?
He does not reply. Wait, is that the guy that just went? Oh, no, okay. They're just right next to each other. All right, so this guy is he's going to do a regular shot at Anya.
Wow.
He only gets the +1, unfortunately. That's still pretty good. He gets an 18. But is that good enough? That's the real question. What's your reflex?
My reflex is 16.
All right, so you take 15 energy damage from the blaster rifle.
Okay.
And your damage threshold is 16 also, so you do go 1 down the condition track. And he will take a step forward here, recognizing that the enemy's got some scatter tactics of their own. And this beautiful lady up here is going to... I guess she can actually only see Anya. She doesn't have anything super special she can do as an attack other than aim.
Guys, where did those 2 whores go?
Oh, God. Why do you want to know? That's the question.
I'm just trying to insult them so they attack me.
She can't even see you. But she does fire it on you with a +1.
Oh my god.
Does not hit, though. That will not hit. So the shot goes right past you, Anya, and kind of hits part of the statue, causing part of like its arm to blow off. So now the statue's, well, maybe his hand. He's missing a hand. Poor guy. This girl's also going to take a shot at you. You're in a bad spot, Anya. That is a bad spot to be standing. She gets +1. Also does a terrible job. And then the last clone trooper. He's gonna take a shot at Skak. Oh wait, no, this guy's auto fire, so he's got to do it square. All right, so I guess Dean and Skak. He only gets +1 this time. I use my force point on this one.
Do I get any cover bonuses considering his positioning?
You see from his point of view. Shit. No.
Okay.
All right. So, shit, I lost my sheet. There we go. Submit.
That'll do it.
I did a really good job of hitting you guys, but my damage was shit. I did basically about the same amount of damage I did last time. So 8 to each of you.
So I'm down to 19.
And he will also take a step back. This guy's dead, and this is when Zen shows up. You finally made it, Zen.
Hello.
Zen, help us! They're killing us.
Oh, damn it. Your token's not right again. Son of a bitch. That's okay. I'll give you vision, and that's what counts. All right, you should be able to see now.
I yell into my comm. Hey, Zen, you may want to double time it.
Zen has Star Wars version of McDonald's. Oh, sorry. What did I miss?
Go ahead and roll into initiative, Zen.
All right. Let me drop a force point. And 3. And initiative. And
Oops.
31.
Oh, is that it?
You have to get below a 30 to join this initiative. Sorry.
Amazing. All right, Zen, you walk into the scene and get to act immediately, and you can see that your friends are kind of hunker down, and there's damage to a statue next to them. Things are clearly not going well for your buddies.
Oh my. I'm going to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can see old boy over here. Does that mean I can shoot him?
If you can, let me see from your point of view, actually, before I say that. Yes. He does have a little soft cover from Anya being in the way, but yeah, you can definitely shoot him.
Okay, then I move. My swift action is to pull out my weapon because I have whatever it's called that I can't find the name of now. Quick draw. I'll just run in and go, and blast at him. I'll drop a foreseen token on this and a force token. Well, you guys should have told me that you needed help so early.
Well, we thought we had it under control. I was being so sneaky.
So fucking sneaky.
Wait a minute.
Take a picture, why don't you?
Dina, you wearing the same pants as that woman who got in the scuffle. Was that you?
Let's talky more shooty.
Well,
15.
you got a 15. Good news is that will hit.
What's the bad news?
The bad news is he does have his reflex defense because he stepped, so you won't get your sneak. Unless you have a skill that's going to give that to you.
No. So, none of the sneak stuff, but he will take that damage.
All right, perfect. 13. Ooh, okay, so it doesn't take him down the condition track, but he is quite injured.
All right. Sorry I'm late. But a scoundrel's never late.
Wait,
He
I'm a liar.
arrives
That does take him down the
precisely.
condition track.
Scoundrel's never late. He arrives precisely when he's meant to.
You got that from a movie.
A little derivative, but it works.
I don't think so.
Just save us.
That'll be my turn.
All right, Skak.
All right. I'm gonna second wind.
Start blasting.
I can do it before I hit half. I'm gonna use my regenerative healing though, so this one's gonna be 5 at a time. And I will step forward. I'm gonna go here. And then we'll do a line of fire at that guy's last. Yeah, we'll do it at these two.
Okay.
And I guess, yeah, I'll spend a force token on it. I kind of have to, because I can't brace on this turn. That helps. So we're at a -2, but Dina gave me a +1, right? So we're at a -1.
Yeah.
No, you're out of my- you're
but
out of my line of
You broke
sight.
line of sight. So
Oh, is
you
it
lose
line
that.
of sight? Sorry. Let me end up here. There.
There you go.
Okay. Master Carbine. -1. 5. And I get 5 HP. 4, 5. And that is my turn. I'm just blasting like crazy.
You're firing, and the clone troopers are weaving and dodging as you keep them moving around.
I
Anya,
probably blast part of the statue off as well.
yeah,
I get
you
them
don't
right in the
you don't
berries.
blast off the hand though. You blast off the male related appendage.
Yeah.
What is the size of this statue?
It is a large object.
Hey, Caleb, can you
Nice.
check your Discord DMs real quick?
Okay, perfect. I will move the large object And okay, so who was the one who hit me?
Oh shit! You're gonna ask me to remember that? I think two. So that would be this one. This one hit you.
I will throw it at. You know what? Yeah, should I throw it at him or should I throw it at the noble?
Up to you.
Well, if the noble is not attacking us, so these people are more. Why does this thing have a yellow?
He is
thing?
currently one down in the condition track.
I'm gonna hit this guy here with that. I'm gonna use a force point for this. Ugh, it's only a 1. Okay, I'm gonna use a farseeing token for this. Will be used force. Wait, hold on. Can I do? It's a swift action to move up, way up again in the condition track, right?
It's 3, so you'd have to spend 3 swift actions either all at once or across a couple turns, however you want to do it. 3 swift actions.
Well, can I just use my move to turn that into 2 swift actions?
Yep, and you would just need 1 more on like the next turn or something, and then you'll be up the condition track.
Well, I can use my move to for 2 swift actions, then a swift action that would be 3 to put me back.
Oh no,
to normal.
it doesn't give you 2. It just lets you. You can basically scale down, so you can scale down to another swift action, so it'd be 2 total.
Ah, shit. Okay. All right.
It's only a -1. Your force points negating that.
And I'm giving you a +1.
Oh yeah, you're right. I forgot about that. Thank you. I will then. Yeah. Okay. So I will still use a farseeing token to throw this at the. How if I? Yeah, I'll throw it at. Should I? Because I could move. I mean, Skak is right in front of me.
Should I not be? Sorry.
No, thank you. No, I appreciate that. I will throw this at this guy then.
All right. Oh god, if you succeed, this is gonna hurt. It's a large object. Fuck.
Yep.
Oh god.
Well, I'll try it again, just in case I get a natural 20. Nope. Okay, so 28. So that succeeded because the DC is a 20. That means that he got 46 damage. Let me just make sure. Nope. Yeah, 46 damage.
Yep.
$15.
Okay. So you fling a statue at him, and it hits him pretty hard, kind of smacking him up against the wall a little bit. He takes 15 damage, which takes him 1 down the condition track. He is still up, but he looks like he's in rough shape.
Well,
And he
also the
looks-
statue is on top of him too, so he's gonna have to figure out how to crawl out of that.
Yeah, it doesn't mechanically pin him, but yes, it does. I can't move it on the map because it's part of the map, but that will create an obstruction there for you at the very least.
Okay,
Put it in
so then
Photoshop
that
real quick.
is
Yeah,
my
okay.
action, and then
I should
I'll
have done that
do.
before.
I think.
Also, Anya, actually, maybe all of you except for Zen. Can you make me a perception check real quick?
Okay.
Perception. 6.
Way to go, Moss.
All right. So, Moss, you definitely pick up what goes on here. At least what they say. I don't quite know your hold on history, so I'll let you decide if you would know the rest of it or not. But Anya, you'll pick up sort of the meaning behind it. and Scat could just be oblivious. But the clone troopers, as soon as they see that statue, like Anya kind of like do that, and the statue flies through the air and hits this clone trooper, knocking him against the wall, the other clone troopers look at each other and they exchange like knowing glances, and they give military hand signals that would equate to the number 66.
These guys think they're hot shit.
Okay. I would know what that is, right?
I think you would. In my opinion, you went to Imperial Academy and studied history, but I'll leave that up to you.
I'll say I can make a knowledge check if you want.
I think you would probably know this.
Okay.
I'm going to instead of using my move action and my swift, I am going to exchange. I'm gonna take out my blaster and then use my swift action to turn it on at this point because I know they're gonna go after me, and at least I can deflect it.
All right, your blade hums to life, and the noble's eyes widen and goes, "A Jedi? Kill her first! Protect me!" He says to the women, like clinging behind them.
What kind of man hides behind two women?
Not a real man.
He is going to fire at Anya in panic. Well, he does not get a +1 because he doesn't benefit from his own ability. And he does miss. So it kind of goes past you, hits the wall over there, and he's going to move back a little bit, hiding behind this woman.
Yeah, but at least with my lightsaber, I can deflect the bullets now. So
that is something. Dina.
Yeah, they wouldn't have hit me if I had my fucking saber out before.
So I have a question. If somebody goes into stealth during combat, can they find somebody flat-footed, or is that only in a surprise round?
If they're unaware of you, you treat them as if they're flat-footed, even if they're not.
Okay. So with that, I think what I will do. Oh man, I'm torn now because I feel like I need to try to help get Anya out of there. But I think I'm gonna go with my first instinct. I'm gonna go ahead and inspire haste. And I'm gonna inspire Zen. And so basically that allows you to, if you can, a skill check standard action can be taken as a move action on your next turn if that applies to you. So you have that option now. And I'll just say, flank them while they're distracted. And I will go ahead and I guess this guy fired at me earlier, I think. So I'm gonna target him real quick. And return fire. And I'm gonna roll a force token on this. I want to get him off the field. Ooh, nice.
Spend them if you got them.
I'll take it.
Damn, Dina's on fire tonight. Yeah, that'll take this clone trooper down as well.
Dina's always on fire.
That girl is on fire.
Oh my god. All right, well done, Dina. Yeah, this clone trooper is going to start laying down cover or suppressing fire on Anya to give the automatic aid another to the other clone trooper.
Rude.
Who is going to take a step back and fire at Anya.
Also rude.
Kind of pulling himself out of the statue a little bit. Oh, he does get that negative. Oh, wait, hold on. Does coordinated attack require sight?
I would think so, honestly. Everything requires sight.
No, because Inspire Confidence is the higher level one, so it says granting them morale bonus, The rest of them counter until they're undead. They don't need to remain in line of sight of you. All right, yes, this is the higher level one. All right, so he will continue doing that. He'll take his few steps back here. And then he's going to fire at Anya with a +3.
Wait, who's this clone trooper? Is he firing? He's firing at me too, right?
No, he is straight up just at Anya now. They
I
did the
thought they
little
were
hand
using...
signals to each other.
Yeah. I thought they were using auto fire.
So this guy was the auto fire guy, but he used his action to do coordinated attack instead. So he used his ability, which gives him an automatic +2.
I got you. I just thought they were all doing auto fire.
No, 2 are doing auto fire, 2 are doing regular. Undercover. Okay, there he is. So he'll do blaster +3. I think I'm out of force die, so that's all I got.
Oof.
22 for 16.
Oh. Man, that would have missed.
All right. So deflect is I have to hit the 22 with my use of force.
Okay.
I got a 7.
Ooh, 7.
Oh my god!
No fucking
Really?
way.
Really, Sam?
Right
Are you
there.
serious right now?
So the dude is like with a fucking rifle, just like pointing at me, and I looked at him and I just go like,
I swear to God, man. Yeah, you just his shot is deflected as he continues backtracking.
You know what we need to do whenever Anya does that next to Skak? We gotta roll a D100 to see if I get an arm cut off. Someone's arm has to be cut off, right? This is Star Wars.
It's just incredible, man. It's incredible. You should invest in. I don't think you get a talent next level, but you should get the one that lets you redirect the shot too, Sevs. After you block it, you can then make the shot go at somebody else.
oh, that's a good idea.
But I think you would enjoy that because of how you are.
Because of how I am. What are you
yes.
trying to say? Are you trying to say that I enjoy causing pain or something?
Pleading the fifth. So this Thelan woman
Yeah, I am.
is going to continue using her swift action to use harm's way.
If I wasn't, then why would I say I am?
She will.
You're gonna have me rapping Eminem all night.
Sorry.
She's actually not going to listen to her employer here. She's going to fire at Skak.
Did you say there's a talent called Harm's Way?
Yes.
So have you guys seen that meme where that's that slam metal band and that guy's like, that huge jack dude is like dancing? She's all shirtless and everything, you know what I'm talking about? They'll throw music over the top of it. That's a band called Harm's Way. That's immediately
That's so
what
funny.
I think. Yeah, that's immediately what I think of, yeah.
Harm's Way is the one I was telling you about, Moss.
Damn, that is not going
band?
to hit.
Harm's
Oh,
Way. Yeah, it's the talent that I was gonna get for you. Lets me
I'm
take
gonna
damage
look
for
that
you.
Okay.
That's hit me, right? That misses.
Yeah. Even if you were flat-footed, that still wouldn't hit. So
Yeah.
that sucks for her.
I moved last turn anyway, so.
This woman is going to attack Anya.
Why are you so obsessed?
Why are you so?
Let's say misses always hit me. It just hits my armor.
Okay.
That way I feel like my armor's doing something.
Sure. Yeah. The shot hits your armor and it just absorbs it. Better than Stormtrooper armor, as it turns out. You want to read one thing that she's got here. Can I use?
But
that
it hit
here?
where I put my, where that last Trandoshan put the tick marks. So now I'm mad because I have to redo them.
Damn it! So I can't use that here because. All right, that's fine. So she'll just fire at Anya with her blaster.
Very rude.
A 13 is not gonna do it.
Nope.
Zen.
All right. Zen is going to fall prone with his swift action because I am trained in acrobatics. Let me just roll that real quick. I'm going to drop a force point on this. 5. Okay, that'll do it. So he falls prone. My move action I'm going to use to make a stealth check. So we can drop a force point on that. 2 and then stealth. Okay, 28. And as I'm falling prone, I want to shoot in between Anya and Skak's legs to hit this person.
Nice.
All right.
He doesn't get cover from us, does he?
He would get soft cover. There's something about being prone. I think that offsets that.
I think if he's prone, he would be harder to hit.
Well, he's harder to hit, but I think you get a bonus to fire weapons, or firing weapons in particular.
Yeah, we were talking about the other guy, Sevi. The enemy.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because you and I are in the way.
Sniper thing.
Yeah, you get +5 with ranged attacks. Oh wait, no, that's melee attacks against a prone character.
Yeah, I think what you're thinking of is like a sniper feat.
It gives
Yeah, you
you
don't have that.
it gives you a bonus to your reflex. That's what I remember. If you're prone.
Prone character takes -5 penalties on melee attack rolls. Melee is made against prone characters, get +5. Range attacks take a -5 penalty. Being prone gives you total cover instead of normal cover. If you're trained in the acrobatic skill, you can fall prone as a free action, which you did.
Yep.
All right, so yeah, you don't have the ability that lets you ignore cover while prone. So you do have the soft target penalty.
But he should be flat-footed, correct?
He
has
is
not
not.
moved.
He is not. They have been stepping back at least 1 square each turn.
Okay. And does the stealth help me at all here?
The stealth will, because he doesn't notice you. So you're going to get him flat-footed regardless, yeah.
Okay. I'll drop my force. Nah, I'll keep the far same token.
Come on.
16?
+5 reflex defense, no matter how many creatures and trained creatures are between them and the attacker. So it's a +5. You got a 16. His was a... You still hit him.
Awesome.
Nice.
That
Wait,
also moves him... And,
He gets a +5?
Yep, soft cover. I was just reading it.
That's what soft cover is?
Yeah, +5 cover bonus to the reflex defense, no matter how many creatures and terrain features are between it and the attacker.
Gotcha.
okay, so he takes 17 damage, and he moves an additional step down the condition track.
Yeah, he goes to helpless because he is dead.
Okay.
That'll do it.
So yeah, he's
I look
kind of
over
like
at Zen and just like,
Oh, stop it.
from Dina's perspective, Skak just shot a laser out of his crotch and killed this clone trooper.
So when she's giving that good job, she's saying that to Skak.
we
and
know we
then
had
for
dick
my-
lasers.
It's the power of the 36.
Oh Jesus!
Order 36.
For my swift action, because it was a free action to drop prone, I'm going
yeah,
to
that's
turn I'm going to switch my weapon over to stun on the blaster pistol.
Look at you studying up your Saga Edition mechanics. I'm so proud of you.
Oh,
Skak.
you know, I just...
Oh, it's me already. Oh, hold on. All right. I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where you going, little man?
You are breaking line of sight, just so you're aware.
That's all right.
You stay away. You know what it means to be consorting with a Jedi. That's a death sentence.
No, that's what I call this blaster. Please, God, don't let me roll a 1 after that one-liner.
I hope you don't.
This is gonna be a -1 total. That's another 5. It's just blaster bolts going all over the place.
Yeah, so I'm gonna flavor that is you make a really cool one-liner, and you think you probably would have hit this sniveling little coward, but his bodyguard like kicks up a rock or a piece of debris like right into your rifle, causing it to go off course a little bit.
Oh, now you've done it, little lady.
Does this blaster carbine handle like a fire hose?
This
So I just
blaster
imagine, like-
carbine is a piece of junk.
All right, well done, Skek.
This happened the first time I got a blaster carbine. The only time I've ever had success is when I had scorecard.
Yeah, this is true.
Oh god. Anya.
Yay. Okay. All right. So this is the only one who's alive.
The only clone trooper, yes.
The only clone trooper that's alive. Okay. I am going to do.
Oh, I get 5 HP.
Force slam on it. I want to do that. Scac mode. I might want to move. No, I'm fine. I can take another maybe hit. I will do. You know what? No.
If you break line of sight, they'll be forced to attack me or come out after you guys.
That's true. Yeah. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I could still use the force and just before I move, or like use the force and then move. Okay, sorry, I was over here. No, I was over here.
Yeah, just make sure you check your power and the distance, because they do have distances.
Yep, I'm gonna use. But he's the guy who was under the statue, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I could just grab the statue and throw it back at him again.
You could. You
Just
could.
slam it down on him.
So you could use. So this is the first time you'll have actually used your really cool force power if you do that. I don't know if you've even explained it before, but because you use your move object, so you would have to use your swift action to use your skill to turn a far-seeing into the move object again, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would have to use a swift to do that.
That is the prepared for danger talent, which is really cool.
Yep. So I will do that. I will use
Did you know Danger was my middle name, Anya?
force point for that. I
Jesus.
got a 7. And I really don't want to miss, so I'm gonna use a far-seeing token for this. So I don't want to die here. I do get the +1 from Dina. Okay, so this will be the first one. Ooh, 55. And this will be the second one.
One of these days she'll roll.
Thank you.
Nice.
Oh, I rolled a 1.
Wait, what?
Her one is
God, man.
Okay, alright, so it's 4d6 damage.
I mean, Jesus.
14.
So the statue kind of like unlodges itself from the wall that you had slammed it into in the first place, and then thump, barrels into him again, knocking him down this hallway, and he goes limp.
Alright. And then I'm just gonna use my move action to go towards my condition tracker to get it back to normal.
Okay. Oops, shit.
I will tell the guy over here, if you surrender now, we won't kill you. We're not interested in killing you. Be reasonable. You're noble.
I'm pretty interested in it.
Do you think me a fool? I know what you Jedi tried to do to the Emperor.
Apparently not. But I'm giving you the chance to surrender. You don't have to die. Or you, I'll talk to the females. You do not have to die either.
I'm not afraid. Shit, I just lost my... Where the fuck did I go?
He might not be.
I'm not
but...
afraid
Oh, God.
to take the day.
Why? He'll say,
Everybody.
Jesus Christ.
Come take mine.
Jesha and Siri are loyal, and they're going to kill you, Jedi, and I'm going to collect the reward.
Erudi, can I get an endowment roll on this one?
Yes. Come on, man. Her artwork is very well endowed.
She's kind of got scales, you know?
Oh boy.
I'm going to give her an artwork bonus of 10.
No, you should roll like
Artwork
normal.
bonus.
No, you should roll like
She got a
normal.
98
Oh.
anyways.
She is hideous.
Spilling out everywhere.
Oh, God.
Man,
Oh,
Poor
man.
Tina.
piece of that.
Where's the
All
artwork?
right.
You know, just for people who are looking.
Just in
Damn.
case you were wondering.
Who was the
She
one that
is-
shot me? Was it
She is
her?
yes.
It was her, okay.
She is a 98. All right, so...
Yeah, that's disgusting. Immediately turned off.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm right there with you.
Are we on the lake? Because I feel a motorboat coming on.
Damn.
Oh my god.
He's going to fire... Let me see if he moves.
Skak
Move
only
after.
goes for the 10s or less.
All right, he's gonna fire. I wish I had some points left, but I don't have them. So here we go. He gets point blank, and that's it. And that was worthless. He will move.
Good damage though.
Oh, point blank. That's a
Um,
good... Yeah, I keep forgetting to do point blank for myself.
They're here. I forgot to do it for myself last round, so it's okay. Dina.
Okay, so I have a question. Sebi's used the Force. Is that considered a skill check or is that like an attack?
It's a skill check.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I were to use my Inspire Haste on her, she might be able to use that as that might apply
Yeah.
to use on her. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and use Inspire Haste on Anya as my swift action. And I'm going to, I'll just say, oh, keep, whatever you're doing, keep doing what you're doing. And so you can use that as your move action on your next turn if you'd like. I'm going to downgrade my main action into a swift action, switch my blaster over to stun, and I'm going to move. I'm just going to kind of round this corner so I can get an eye on what's going on over here.
All right. Well, this clone trooper can't do anything anymore. All right, this chick is going to continue using Harm's Way, and she will fire at Skak. $24?
24 hits.
All right, so she finally scores a hit on you, getting 17. Does that take you down the condition track too?
Does it have to meet it or beat it?
It has to meet or beat.
Yeah.
Then you go one down the condition track. And she does not have... Man, these assassins are like one level below what would make them nasty. And that's unfortunate for them.
I'm suddenly turned on by her again.
Oh God. Let's see. This woman has two options here, and I think she's gonna go for the latter. All right, so she's going to use a free action to drop her gun, and then she's going to use quick draw to pull out a vibro sword, and then she's going to charge forward and sort of like
where do
do
you
a stylistic like jump into the air at Anya.
Hello. I could use that sword.
And she will attack with a melee. Let's see how this goes for her.
I just used a shower head. This seems excessive.
Wow.
Sorry.
Wow. That was far more than we needed to know, Moss. You successfully distracted her, though. That vibro blade does not hit. Jesus. Spray bottles. Oh, thank you, Michaela. Thank you. Zen.
All right. Does she notice me? Because I'm still against the floor.
You did fire, so firing does reveal your location unless you got that sniper talent.
Okay. Then I will, as a swift action, stand up because I'm also trained in acrobatics.
Besides, Zen, if she's gonna notice anyone, it's gonna be me.
I do not stand up. Damn, I was one off.
It's gotta be me.
All right, so I do not stand up for a swift action. As a move action, I'm going to stand up. Action, I am going to fire at her. Now, I have precise shot, so I don't get the -5 penalty for them being in melee combat.
Cheater.
And I'm going to far-seeing token this one.
Oh my god.
For 24 damage.
Wow.
That
will we
takes
take
her
the
down.
Okay, perfect. She is stunned because I had my weapon in stun.
Oh, I think stun does half damage.
Does it?
I think it's one die less.
Oh, one die less.
So we just take out the last
I think.
die. Hold on, let me double check.
The last die was 1.
One.
Yeah, the last die was a 1.
No, the last die was a
stun,
4.
Damage.
Oh, yeah, you're
saga
right.
edition.
It's 4, 2,
It'd be
4,
19
so it would be
damage in total.
4.
Stun damage before being halved equals. Okay, so it is halved. So stun
It is
damage is just
halved,
halved. So that would be 12. So 12 damage.
You might as well just kill her, honestly.
Okay. If it reduces before being halved equals or exceeds average threshold, then move 2 down the condition track. It does, so she also goes 2 down the condition track.
I put your hands up because that could have been a lethal blow.
She looks a little disoriented after getting that stun blast from a distance like that.
I'm kind and benevolent.
Does it seem like they're gonna, like, give up? Because, I mean, I would rather not kill them, but I'm trying to get them to give up.
Don't seem like it. Right now, it looks like they're either fighting to the death or something. There are other abilities you can use to try to convince them to back down, though.
That would not be me.
Skak.
I think I'll try that because my charisma is just so wonderful in this character.
Oh, God.
Let Moss try it out. You don't have to.
Well, we can all try it.
Yeah, but then that's like a round that they shoot at us and kill us.
Yeah, but the 2 guys up here are shooting at me, though. I don't think you guys have to worry about them.
Okay.
I will step over here so they don't really have a way out. And I'll just kind of look at one of the blaster shots on my arm, because I have regenerative healing going. It sort of is sealing itself back up. And I'll look at them and say, I could take blaster shots all day. You sure you want to keep doing this? Just put your guns down.
So I need intimidation. Or no, it's persuasion using intimidation. So 4-round action, you make a persuasion check. So you actually wouldn't be able to move because it is a 4-round action.
That's it.
Yeah. And then
Wait, really? Using a skill is a full round?
Well, so underneath skills there are like subcategories. Intimidate specifically as a 4-round action, you can make a persuasion check to force a single creature with an intelligence score of 1 or higher to back down from a confrontation, surrender one of its possessions, or reveal a piece of secret information, or flee for a short time.
Maybe I was trying to flirt with her.
Okay, if you'd rather flirt with her, you can. That might not have the effect
11.
you're looking for. Oh, God. And you were targeting her or him, to be very clear?
Him.
Okay. Yeah, that's not going to beat his.
Yeah, I guess it would have been her, because she was the one that shot me. Wait, no, he shot at me too, didn't he?
They both have shot at you, but she's the only one who's hit you.
Yeah. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, both of them had goodwill, so yeah, that did not work. They seem unconvinced.
But I get 5 HP back.
Well, there you go. Anya.
Okay. This is not particularly great. Okay, I'm gonna use Swift to give myself Battle Strike, which gives me a +1.
And remember, you can use a skill check as a move action if you want this turn.
Yeah. Okay, so I have to roll for Battle Strike to see how much damage it gives me extra damage.
Correct.
So I will use the Force.
I don't think you've ever used Battle Strike either. Lots of new stuff for you this round.
I got a 23. That means my Battle Strike gives me an extra 2d6 damage. And then the +1.
+1 to hit, yeah? Yeah.
And I use the Force. This gives me a 6. So to hit, I get 6, 7 with Moss, 8 with Battle Strike. And let me roll the extra 2d6 damage.
Damn.
There you go. So it is 20 damage.
Jeez.
Yeah, you cut her down. So you cut right through her vibro weapon and through her, and slashing her across her abdomen up to her shoulder, and she kind of like screams and does like a dramatic Star Wars flip to the ground.
Wait, hang on. I just want to clarify something. She just destroyed the vibro weapon?
No, just the woman.
Well, the description that Erudi said, he said
narrative,
you cut right with the weapon.
Yeah, narrative was going to have her try to block it, but that's fine. I can say that Anya, because with the 24, she intentionally avoided the attempt to block and just cuts her across the chest. That works for me.
Okay. I'm gonna
Well,
use
vibro
my-
weapons can deflect lightsabers.
You're insane.
Can they?
No, I don't think.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. They did do it in Knights of the Republic. You're not right, or you're not wrong.
Oh, yes, you are absolutely
Okay.
correct.
I'm gonna use my move action to go up on the condition tracker.
They have a Cortosis weave.
There's the Obi-Wan game, too. I think you fight some guys with vibro swords.
I never played the Obi-Wan game.
It was not a good game.
That's probably why I didn't play it.
Sorry, I didn't mean to derail that. I just wanted to clarify.
Versington Tori says, were her boobs damaged?
I think this one was a little flatter, but I can do an endowment roll. Let's find out. Yeah. No. she's fine. Nothing was removed.
So they're to the point where gravity isn't as much of a factor, which is also a good thing.
Dina, that's awesome.
God.
There's some left over for you.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
I bring out my vibro knife and attempt to perform surgery.
So that was your swift. That was your standard. You still have a move, which you can use a skill with.
I use my move to go up on the condition track. To go towards moving up in the condition track.
You're sure?
Why? There's nothing else but.
Dina gave you the ability to use a standard in place of your move, which means you could, like, I don't know, use a force power, but it's up to you.
Do I need to use it on this round and then I lose it?
Yes.
Oh. Okay. Then in that case,
Yeah, it's on your next turn.
then. So on this turn or my next turn, Mas?
This turn.
Well, this turn.
I like how-
I could use a force slam on them. Force slam is a 6 square cone. That count? Yeah. That would hit both of them.
So it originates from you. So they actually would just be right outside it. Well, she wouldn't. He would be. She would be right at the edge of it, so she could get hit. You could also do move object, throw the body at her. That's an option as well.
No, because I already used move object, and I can't switch the far-seeing token.
You're right, because you don't have a.
Because I already used my swift.
Yeah. So the best you could do is force slam the girl.
So the only thing I could do is force slam, but they're too far away from me, so I cannot do force slam.
Then yeah, maybe just go up the condition track then.
What is force blast? Force blast. I never have it. I need to have force blast in here.
Force blast.
I think it's a blast of force.
It is that.
No, how.
Alright. Targets one person within 12 squares. You make a use the force check, compare the result against their reflex defense. If you exceed it, you deal damage using force blast. So you could hit either of them in this case.
And you could get a nat 20, which would
Yeah.
be so fun.
I will
Please don't put that
use
out in the
force
universe.
blast. And
You know it's coming.
I'm gonna use force blast. I'm wondering on which one. This one has like the guns, right? So I'll use force blast on her.
She's got
She
guns,
also
alright.
has. She's also got 108 endowment, so using a blast on her would be quite the physics show.
Perfect.
And I
Yeah.
will. Actually, I won't tell you that. But come on.
I'm gonna use a far-seeing token for this, and a force token. So force token first. I got a 7. Use the force. I get a +1 from Dina, so that's an 8. This is the first one, and this is the second. 24. So force blast.
3d6.
6.
Shit, not a lot of damage. Are you sure it's a 3d6 for 24?
Yeah, you were so close. If you would have got 25, it would have been 4d6.
Yeah, we would have gone up one more. All right, so that is 7. That was to her, right?
Yeah.
And that did exceed her reflex defense for sure. All right, she is injured for another 7. Man, that's crazy. All right, well done, Anya. All right, so this guy sees you kind of like a ripple through the air, and his bodyguard kind of gets slammed a little bit from the side, and he's looking at Skak, looking at you, trying to decide what he wants to do with his weapon here. We're gonna have him roll a wisdom, even, Skak, odd, Anya. Skak it is. So he's gonna turn his weapon on Skak and turn slightly to the side here. And that will not do jack shit. But he tried. Dina.
All right, so I can see him from where I'm at, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to use my full round action to do the same as what Skak did, and I'll just say, you are outmanned, outgunned, and outsmarted. It's time that you gave up, dropped your weapon, and I was gonna say assumed the position, but no, that's not right.
I mean, you still say that? You know, we can assume a position for you.
And it's time you dropped your weapon and surrendered. And I'll hold up some manacles, not manacles, but cuffs.
Incredible. Make me that persuasion check.
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna burn one of my Farseeing tokens. And should I use my last Force token? No, I'm gonna save that Force token.
No, use it.
No, I'm gonna use it.
We're like 30 minutes away from ending.
Yeah.
Okay. So persuasion +2. There's the first one. Oh, that'll probably do it, but I might as well roll another one, right?
You might crit.
Not quite, but still both good.
Oops. Yeah, that's gonna do plenty here. Actually, you technically have a +5 on that, so even higher.
Can we make it a +8?
It's just not a +8, no. So you see panic fill his eyes, for sure. You definitely think you've had an impact.
Okay. That's my turn.
She is going to continue using Harm's Way. Oh, God. She will... fire at... she's going to consider that the Jedi is still the biggest... No, Skak. She considers Skak the biggest threat. She's going for Skak.
Oh, really? Hey, girl, you doing anything after this?
She ignores your attempt at flirtations and instead shouts something back to the Baron in another language.
What language?
I'm checking. Oh, I did not put it on the sheet. It is...
Dosh.
It's probably very simple.
Elvish.
Real.
Oh, no.
Right,
Basic is just their native language. I thought they had a second language. Never mind. So in Basic, she will call back and she will say, Baron, run. I'll hold them off. She will target Skak. +2. God, my rolls are ass now. I got like 3 good rolls at the beginning, and they've all been ass since.
Okay, I'm not rolling well either.
Yeah, that's all she's got.
We can roll together. You know what I mean?
God. She continues with her harm's way Zen.
All right, Zen's gonna move over here. Move action. Now that I'm in Dina's line of sight, do I get your +1 to attacks?
You have to be there when it first gets initiated.
You gotta be there
Everyone at ping.
Yeah.
All right. Swift action. I'm going to switch back to lethal and take a shot at old girl.
That's right. Kill the women, save the man. Patriarchy for the win.
Well, I tried to leave them alive, but it doesn't seem like you guys are very keen on doing that sort of thing.
I mean, they're both gonna have to die. They both saw me use the Force, so.
Not if we apprehend him.
Wow,
Oh.
very Jedi-like of you, Sevs.
No, this is just me saying, not on you.
It's the Scout's code. Leave no trace. You know, it's not a big deal.
And
God
did she move at all?
She did not.
Awesome. That's what I love to hear.
I don't.
Which means it's an extra D6. Just an extra 1 damage, but she also goes down an extra step on the condition track.
Besides, you guys know he's like wearing Moraviki's like fur too. So I don't know if Dina would be okay with him leaving.
Right, but we might need to find out where the hell he got that damn suit, that fur from. Have you seen Itchy the Dank?
Yes, he's back at the hotel. Skak.
He's at the hotel. Itchy the Dank. I forgot about that.
I will move over here this time. And you convinced this guy, right?
Yes.
No. Oh, he did?
He has been
didn't I?
intimidated. Yes.
He has been intimidated.
I
Okay.
mean, I rolled a 28 or 33 technically, so I would assume so.
And to oh my, I already forgot what it is. Aid ally. That's what it's called, right? Can I aid an ally in a skill check in combat?
Yes.
I can. Aid another. Sorry, not aid ally.
Yep. If it makes sense, you can.
There it is. All right. Yeah, I will attempt to aid Dina to tell this other person to back off, or should I just kill her? I feel like I can't kill her because of what my character's been saying, but I could just try and kill her. We'll just fire. I'm gonna fire at both of them because he hasn't taken any hits, has he?
No.
No, he hasn't.
I thought you thought she was disgusting. Because
I did, but then she shot me.
Oh.
And that changed everything.
That's all it takes to get
all
your
right.
reflection?
This
I mean, all that
one-
blubber hanging off the front end, I don't know. I would think that you wouldn't be into that.
Yeah,
I also shoot Skax a little up.
I'm looking at the face.
That's all.
This is a -5, but I get point blank. Are you in line of sight, Dina? I can't see
You
anything.
probably not.
There.
Maybe.
Why would you? Oh,
Oh yeah, I
why
am.
would you get a -5?
I need to close my sheet for that.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm at a -3 then. Nah, there's just blaster bolts going everywhere. I'm smitten. But I do
That
get
was
5
a-
HP.
Okay, so that misses. All right.
I'm at 42 health. 42.
Damn, Skak.
42.
All right, Anya. Can you end this?
Now I'll do. I'll use my. Hold on. I'll just use my my swift and then my move to go back to normal in the condition tracker.
Okay.
And I'll use my action to downgrade it to move my far-seen horsepower into move object for next round.
Okay.
And I'll just tell her to give up. Her master gave up.
Yes, we should just give up. That is what we should do. Give up and
Wait, is he running away? He's gonna get an attack of opportunity.
he does try to run.
So stupid.
Can I try and clothesline him?
Yes.
Brother. $16.
He is clotheslined. He's like lying on the ground holding his neck.
Where you going with my Wookiee pill?
Is that all you want? Just take it.
Oh, don't mind if I do. Reaches down to grab it.
Dina.
I'm gonna do the same thing I did last round, but I'm gonna do it on the lady, and I'll say, you, voluptuous one, you heard your boss. It's time to give up. And I will use. I'm not gonna blow. Well, did you say that the far-seeing tokens are permanent or no?
They're
Those are
permanent.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm not gonna blow this one on it. So I'm just gonna do a straight persuasion. Do I get a +5 to this one too?
Yes, you do.
I'll take it.
Jeez.
Fine, she says. And they're both going to surrender.
Nice.
Are you guys going to allow them to surrender, or is this going to be like a kill the people with their hands up thing?
No, I'm
No,
gonna.
we'll execute him afterward.
I want to immediately go up. Hold fire, and I'll immediately cuff this guy. And then I'll grab him by the lapel and just bring him real close to the face and say, "Where the fuck did you get that pelt?"
I'm going to pull this out of combat. I bought it. I bought it from a Wookiee.
What was that Wookiee's name?
Don't speak, Sherrywook. Use something really hard to say. Ichthyosaurus or something like that.
Sounds like our guy.
He should take
Where?
us to him.
Just to be clear, you're not to tell anybody who I am. Is that understood?
I don't know who you are.
What
You're gonna
she
tell
is.
anybody what we did here and the fact that I have a lightsaber? I'll use it and point the lightsaber at them.
He shakes his head emphatically.
And the woman?
She sneers.
Okay, are you gonna be able to control the woman or not?
She's my slave. She'll do what I say.
I'll look
Then
over at
tell-
I'll look over at her and just be like, "Can I do like an insight check on her or something, or perception to see
Yeah.
if she gives any sort of look, like now that he's been subjugated, is she still gonna follow his orders?"
Yeah, I'm
Sure.
gonna do the same.
Yeah, give me a perception.
Okay, good thing the mouse got higher than me. I just got a 16.
Yeah, I mean, you pick up a couple things. You pick up, yeah, she probably is going to continue obeying him. She seems like she's subservient to him. You're not quite sure you believe him, though. You think he's just saying whatever it takes to keep himself alive right now.
So I suggest we keep them prisoners in the ship.
Do you think O'Keefe would be okay with that?
Well, I don't think we have an option, do we?
Do we
Unless
give
you wanna
O'Keefe
kill
a
him?
code name?
No, you did not.
No.
Your code name is
Do you think-
O'Queef.
Can I'll retcon and say, do you think the captain would be okay with that?
Well, I mean, it's either that or we kill them here. And I'm sure you don't want to kill them.
Well, we don't
Then-
want them to be asked after either.
Zen yells out while looting all the bodies. Are you playing in the Sabak tournament tomorrow?
No, no.
Oh, well then he's of no use to us, aside from showing us where Itchy is. I say he goes over the edge.
You guys can you can look away now. He like pulls his blaster pistol out.
No. Hold on.
Am a nobility, house of nobility. I'm a member of the Senate. You cannot
Oh,
So
just
was I,
shield
you
me.
pretentious asshole.
Yeah, you're just making me want to kill you even more.
That is high treason. You'll be executed for sure.
Does it look
All
like
right,
we
tell me
have to look
this.
about
Did you vote yay or nay on Bill 360? It was about 7 months ago. You remember that one?
The one that would have allowed or would have outlawed traditions to enslave Wookiees?
No, the one that increased my taxes.
Oh, of course, I voted yes on that one.
Okay, he's got to die.
Oh, hold on,
wait.
Skak. Wait a minute. I am curious. Who was it that you were meeting here for your deal?
I'm not meeting anyone.
Well then,
He's lying.
allow
You
me
liar.
a question. Why so much security? I figure a noble like you doesn't need 4 very well-trained men.
Can I roll a perception check on that last statement, by the way?
Sure.
I'll do the same.
What are you doing here?
Damn.
You
That you
think
need
he's
so much.
largely telling the truth? Dina?
He said he knew that they were going to be an arms deal.
Did he? Or did he just ask you what transaction you're referring to?
Maybe he's purchasing prosthetic arms for needy children.
But
what
Mosh,
are you doing?
You believe that he's telling the truth about that, although not spilling anything that's probably still bad. And Anya, you just believe him. What were you saying, Zen?
What are you doing here that you would need so much security? A noble like you doesn't seem like if you were doing nothing, you wouldn't need 6 well-trained people to watch your back.
I am here as a diplomatic envoy to observe the tournament. We have senatorial sanctioned permits for our weapons. They're my bodyguard, you imbecile.
I'm gonna roll perception on that. Okay.
I'll do
you
the same.
think that's plausible.
Oh shit, I got a 1.
So do you.
What are you not telling us? I can tell you're holding something back. Spill it.
I'm just here to observe and report. That's all.
What do you know? Oh man, I don't know if I want to go that far.
Space slugs. What's your thoughts on them?
What?
I don't believe they exist. Oh, him. Sorry.
Oh, and Skak, you took his Wookiee pelt, right?
Yeah.
We're going to end here, but the last thing that you're going to get as information is you're looking down at that. Can you make me a survival check with a +5, please?
Who?
Skak.
7.
God damn. Okay. Don't worry about it then.
I wasn't worried about it. This is going to be a nice addition to my armor, though.
And there's nobody else. Well, Dina's close enough. She probably doesn't have survival. Do you have survival?
I don't have survival.
None of you have survival? Well, that's going to be...
No,
really
that was
unfortunate.
Muravgi's thing.
I have a 5 on survival, but it's not checked. It's not trained.
Yeah.
Do you need it to be trained?
No, it doesn't have to be trained. If you,
I
you
never
have-
finished my bounty hunter training, so
you both are within 10 feet, so you could do it. The only one who can't is going to be Zen. So yeah, you two can make it as well. Anya and Dina, you can make it as well.
Yeah, I'll use a force point for this.
Okay, damn. So as you're questioning him, you see Skak kind of just like flailing the Wookiee fur around. And Anya, you've been at Coruscant before as a Padawan. You've seen people in their finery, and you know what genuine skinned fur cloaks look like. And you notice that this one is a little off. Like, it's not actually on skin of any kind. Like, the fur was removed and implanted onto cloth. It's somewhat inauthentic.
Fake.
You do believe it's Moravgi's fur pattern for sure, but you don't think that's actually skinned off anybody.
I'll say Skak, that fur is fake.
So, it looks good.
It's not
Wait.
Moravgi.
Wait, so
Wait, this was Moravgi? That's what you guys were thinking this whole time?
Well, no, it's the same fur pattern, but it's possible they shaved him.
It has the same pattern, but you can tell it's fake. I'll point out why it's fake.
You guys ever see a shaved Wookiee? Now that is a funny sight.
Do I know that as to be like a grave insult to Wookiees to shave them?
I mean, yes, that would definitely be an insult.
Yeah.
But perhaps the more interesting silver lining here is if he wasn't skinned and only shaved, maybe he's still around.
How are we going to recognize him?
That is a good question.
By his badonkadonk.
And his swinging balls. It'll be more exposed than ever if this ends up being true. And that is where we're going to wrap the session for tonight. And
And we leveled up.
you did level up. That's true. Yeah, you guys got 550 experience at the start of the session. I forgot to say that live. And you only need 50 more. This will, at the minimum, be 50. It's gonna be more than that. So you guys will
So should
level.
we just go ahead and put it at 6,000 for now?
Just leave it where it's at when I give you the amount total. That way we don't screw it up. But yeah, you'll level. So go ahead between now and next session. Come up with a game plan for leveling your character. And there you go. Well, let's go around the horn. I know Sevi's got a long day tomorrow, so we're going to go ahead and tidy this thing up. So we'll start with Keaton. You go first, tag you like, save Sevi second for last, me for last, and we will wrap this thing.
Yeah, if you're curious what I do, I make 3D printable miniatures. So check out my brand, Valrock Art Miniatures, on my mini factory. You can purchase stuff there. I'm doing a Kickstarter. That's what I've been working on tonight. We're going to launch... We're not going to launch tomorrow. There's too many things to do. So we're going to launch on Monday. Curious Critters of Whimsy Isle 2. We made little cute characters, kind of Humblewood style, except we came out at the same time as Humblewood. All right. So we didn't copy them. So if you guys are interested in that, you can check out the Kickstarter. And if you want to support me, you can purchase those. There are going to be options for physical miniatures. So if you don't have a 3D printer, you can buy the physical miniatures and we'll ship them to you. I think that's it for me. Caleb.
Hello, you guys can find me on the Geeks and Gamers Tabletop channel Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, bringing you Magic the Gathering Arena. Then later on Fridays for Mummy's Mask, and even later on Fridays over on Kaiju Watch Rumble or Savage Talk Kick for our show Kaiju Watch. That's where me and JT watch kaiju movies and just have a really good time with you guys. Saturdays you can find me here, and Sundays you can find me back on the Geeks and Gamers Tabletop channel for Strange Winds. That is our Pathfinder and Starfinder 2E campaign. So if you want to get an idea of how the Starfinder 2E stuff looks before you audition / join the Moonskull show, you can check that out on Sundays around noon Eastern. Aside from that, you guys can find my music at Leylines or Fire Said the Albatross. And Leylines has merch, so it'd mean a lot to me if you guys want to pick up some last minute fall clothing. Check out the Leylines merch account. And Aside from that, I got a phone account where I am trying to get a mixer to better my audio. And I will throw it over to Sevi.
All right. Well, hello everyone. I am Sevi. Hey, did you do Moss already?
Oh, did we not do Moss?
No.
Let's do Moss. Let's do Moss.
Moss
You're muted, Moss. No, you're muted in video.
Shit. Okay. Can you hear me? Okay. Yeah. So obviously here on Saturdays, every Saturday, Mondays, same channel, different time. That's 8 p.m. Central for Call of Cthulhu. That's the show that I run. And then Tuesdays over on Tales from the Dragon's Tavern for Smoke and Barrel. That's our pirate campaign for Pathfinder 2nd Edition. This Wednesday, I'll be on Wednesday After Dark. And we got a very good guest. I'm sure that Sevi will tell you all about him. Thursday, Geeks and Gamers Tabletop for March of the Dragon Queen, and then back here on Sunday, right now it's Sunday. Back here on Saturday again for Star Wars. Now let's see what I always forget to plug my Saturday morning streams. I didn't forget. I slept through my Saturday morning stream this time, but most Saturday mornings I will be on the Tales from the Dragon's Tavern YouTube and Kick channels, just building maps, hanging out. And then I've actually in the final stages of editing my first episode of the One Ring campaign, Fear of Ages Past. So be on the lookout for that. It's turning out very well. For a noob editor such as myself, I am very, very happy with the way that it's coming out. So I'm really excited to get it out to you guys. It's going to be, whenever we get it out, I think we're going to do it on a Monday. Don't quote me on that. JJ and I still need to talk about that, but I think we've kind of settled on a Monday. And we're going to do it as a YouTube premiere. So keep an eye open for that one. And yeah, go ahead and move it for Sevi.
All right. Hold on. All right. Hello, everyone. I am Sevi. You can usually find me at Geeks and Gamers Tabletop on Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. And then over at Moonskull on Saturdays for Star Wars, Mondays for Call of Cthulhu. Just a couple of reminders. Please remember to hit the like button and comment before the stream ends. And you can also find me on my normal Twitch and Kick, where I'm usually playing games when I'm not streaming. So please give those a follow. And keep your eye out for the new link to our Discord, which hopefully will be live and active soon for everybody to kind of go. We are moving all the secrets and lies and everything to the Moonskull server, which will be Moonskull and Legend Seekers server. So you'll be able to find all of those channels in that server. Hopefully they'll be done soon, and I'll pass it to Erudi.
Yep, so definitely keep your eyes open for that. I'm working very hard on it. I have been all weekend trying to get that ready for you guys. Definitely keep your eyes out tomorrow. Support Sevs and crew out there while they're checking out their haunted location. It should be a lot of fun. I'm going to try to see if I can... I was supposed to go, and unfortunately... life was rude to me, but I'm going to try to see if I can't maybe FaceTime in or voice in for part of it just to say hello. But it should be a lot of fun. Please consider auditioning for our new campaign. It's going to be ran by Noel. It's going to be Starfinder 2nd Edition, and it's going to be sci-fi horror. Perfect for this channel. Covers so many of our themes in one, and I think you guys are really going to like what Noel's getting prepped, and we'd love to see you join us. So if you like what we're doing on here and you'd like to roll dice and tell your own crazy stories and have chat roast you too, consider going over. Right now it's in the Geeks and Gamers Tabletop, because that's where we started the audition. You can go to the casting call forum and just follow the directions there, and you'll be able to audition. Did you say who the guest was?
I said it before, but our guest this week is going to be Hypnotic. So that's going to be awesome. Really fun and exciting. Yeah,
should be super cool. And I think that's it, guys. Yeah, that's all I got. Last thing. Special thank you to a few people who did purchased me some things to. I'm going to be replacing this digital screen with a nerd wall. We had Lavistro got me some shelves, some really cool cabinets that I can put a bunch of my nerd stuff on, and then Shadow Warden 99 and Feline named JJ, and I think the other person said they want to stay anonymous. So 3 people did purchase some books and as well as some statues. I got a cool Alien Queen statue that's going to be back there. And then I believe somebody else is sending something in the mail as well, but it's a surprise. So I guess I'll find out what it is when I get here. But thank you for that. I'll have that up for you hopefully by the end of the week, and we can get rid of this digital screen. Other than that, we will talk to you later. Bye, guys.
So long, gay boy.